If you want to learn more about the real Belize and listen to local and expat stories of those living in Belize, you're in the right place. This is Belize Talk Radio. Please welcome your host, Belize and international real estate expert, Macarena Rose.
I'll have to look at it to make sure it's got it from the picture. We're looking for snakes. Trusting me with this. Oh, he was trusting, so he knew.
Alright, the machete away from you. Let's take it out there.
Good job. Good job, Jungle Jane.
Sugar cane.
Alright, you can hold this at the end.
Uh-huh.
Hold this at the end. And then you cut.
Cut the leaves
Yeah.
off?
Yeah. And just careful with the machete away from you, alright?
Yeah.
You are
She's a pro, right?
a sugarcane cutter.
I don't know about that. Okay, we'll give up my day
That's
job.
alright. That's alright. That's enough right there. Yeah. That's exactly how these guys would harvest the cane in the field.
Yeah.
Using a sharper machete than what we have. Can I have this one here, please?
Yes, I can. But
Yeah.
look how red. It's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So here, this is what we call the seeds or the rhizomes. You see this little
Right
node
there?
here?
Mm-hmm.
Those are what we call the rhizomes.
Rhizomes.
Right? And that's exactly, so here we do not, well, of course on other places they sometimes cut them, right? And they would place them in nursery bags
Yeah.
and it grows for a couple months, at least a foot or so. They transplant them, right? But here we do not do that. All we do is just lay them on the ground just like how you have in your hand, all the way up to the end,
Really?
and then we put some soil on top. And
Really?
it just takes off. So these little nodes here
That's amazing.
usually shoot some little roots here. Once it shoots roots and it anchors, catches, life
That's it.
begins from there. Yeah?
We're going to keep
Alright.
sugar cane. We get to
So-
take it with us, right?
So what's next? We're gonna clean it up
Oh,
so
okay.
that we can taste it here. Alright? So I'm just gonna get it. Alright. See, this is pretty much mature, right? So if you notice, it's cracked.
Yes, yeah.
So this piece would not be tasty.
So
right?
yummy. Okay.
So we're gonna use this one here.
Can I try?
You wanna try peel? Definitely. Let me just cut it a little shorter here. Take your time.
Just so if I'm out and about, I can.
Careful with your finger. Careful with your finger.
You make a little dent and you keep on going. Good muscle. Good workout.
One might think you're a descendant of the sugarcane harvesters in the north.
Okay. So,
Yes!
¿y ahora?
You did it. Y ahora vamos a cortar.
Vamos a cortarlo. Ajá. Y después a comerlo.
Así es.
Y
Okay.
así,
Solo,
como aquí.
yeah, just cut like maybe here.
Okay.
Careful with
And we
that
split.
knife.
Yeah, just careful.
Ya.
All right, and then you can either split it more in half if you wish to.
See? Lengthwise or this way?
Or you can just make it stand up, vertical. And you cut in the middle. Just careful.
Ja.
There you
Get
go.
it?
Yes. You can share one to him, and then let me cut one more piece.
Bill, we're having some sugar cane today. It's my buddy Bill. Since he couldn't be here, I figured at least we could just share this with him. That's fabulous.
Told me he was more excited about the finished product.
Right, that because the sugar cane is used for making the Copalli Rum, right?
It's pretty sweet, isn't it?
It's delicious.
So one thing to know here that this here is organic certified, and of course the rum very much packaged is organic certified. All right, and
See, people
for
like
one
in
of
the
the
States, we don't have
uniquest
this.
one.
We don't like have like adventures and things like this, right? Like every day. But as a kid, because my mom took me to travel, as a kid, I had sugarcane in Africa, just in the field, and I loved it. Never forgot that.
Sugary celery, maybe. More
Good
is
plan. Oh, sure. I'll try some more.
Yes.
And there's so much nutrients in it.
Yeah, this is the best way you can get sugar in its natural form. When it's already processed, then it becomes not so good for you.
Yeah, no, I like the natural there.
I'm not sure if any flavor comes to mind while you're doing that.
Well, sugar, but I mean, that it's better than sugar.
Watermelon.
Oh, watermelon.
A little later during the tasting, that's where a lot more flavors can come to mind.
Oh my goodness.
After it's being distilled, of course, cooled down.
I love the intentionality of how they take and they replant it, right? So like you were talking about, you literally put the sugar cane on the ground. So what's the reason for just doing it on the ground like that and letting it sprout like naturally, as opposed to cutting the pods, those little pieces, and then
It will be less work.
okay.
More work to be in the nursery. You know, it will take a little more extra work to care, watering it and stuff. Of course, it has water, but being in the field, you just put it in there. It's in the grass family, by the way. So as long as you put it in the right conditions of soil and moisture, no, I'm good. That's yours. It definitely can.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, here we get about 160 inches of rainfall, right? You drop a seed there. Really, you don't have to pray.
You don't have to pray.
You don't have to pray.
No miracle grow needed. It's already a miracle.
No miracle grow needed. Exactly. Alright, so yeah, that's kind of what it tastes like in terms of its raw.